Good kill, good kill.
Hey, good kill.
Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are in the Su-27 flanker. We're going to be taking on the F-14 Tomcat, flown by my good friend Sunday. Now, again, this is one of those videos which I usually do from the perspective of the F-14, but I thought today we could try it from the flanker perspective. And, you know, the flanker, everyone's going to want to see a COBRA, so I'm going to try to work a COBRA into here, even though I've said it doesn't work, but we'll talk about that later. Into the merge here, going to use a bit of the vertical here. By a bit of the vertical, I mean basically fully vertical. And but talking about that COBRA again, we did it in the F-22 J20 video. I pulled a COBRA there, and the J20 went out in front, and everybody was, you know, basically losing their mind. Almost got shot there. Like, oh, you always say the COBRA doesn't work, but here you are using it. Yeah, it works if the guy you're fighting doesn't manage his closure. Okay, that's how it works. And then you can do the COBRA, you can do it all day long. We've managed to get up behind the F-14 here, and he's extending away. Technically I could fox to him, but we won't. But he's basically extending away, he's getting very fast, and he's going to try to probably convert this to a two-circle, I think. There he goes. Oh, he reverses that turn. He should have just kept going. Should have just kept that two-circle going there. Try to dodge his nose here. Okay, he's gotten behind me. This might be the opportunity to use the COBRA everybody wants. Let's see, right here, COBRA, COBRA, he can't point the nose.
Minimum speed.
Didn't manage the closure well there, but that was pretty much the perfect
speed.
COBRA. All you flanker fans, that one was for you. I hope you enjoyed that, because I doubt you'll ever see anything like that again. At least on this channel. But again, oh, I almost hit him there. If he doesn't manage his closure correctly, you can use a COBRA to make him overshoot. If he sits in the control zone and stays there by managing his closure, you can do COBRAs all day long and it'll do nothing other than get you killed. Okay. We are now in a two-circle with that Tomcat, and I promise you his flaps are down, because you can just see him ripping across this circle here. This is about to be a real problem as he comes around. Look at this. Trying to stay with him in this rate fight, but the flanker just cannot keep up in a two-circle with a Tomcat with flaps down. If he didn't have flaps down, that would be a different story, but he does have flaps down. So it is what it is. He's now working his way. Gonna try to tighten this turn down, see if we can get away with this. Okay, oh, he hit me. Oh. Flanker not happy. Flanker not happy.
Right engine fire. Right engine fire.
Flanker very not happy. Turned off the warnings there. I think we lost an engine, which is now causing differential thrust in a way that I don't want, so I think it's time to go. Alright. Yeah. Okay, good kill. Good kill. That's what happens, F-14 and two-circle, man. Very well fought by Sunday there. Basically used the same techniques that I use in the F-14 whenever you guys are watching those videos. Drag him down to the deck and, you know, start hitting the two-circle, and if you can't beat him in the two-circle, throw the flaps down. You're pretty much guaranteed to outrate him. Unless it's an F-16, then you could be in trouble. And once again, that is a realistic thing that happened in real life. It's just with the flaps down, it's just that they didn't do it, you know, really in 2 circles. It was more of a 1 circle thing. And from what I heard, it was more of a varsity move. You know, you didn't just do it, like, not any F-14 pilot was just dropping flaps, you know? You were generally pretty good and had probably gone through, like, Top Gun and all this other stuff before you started dropping flaps down and stuff like that. And even then, I heard that it was mostly used, like I said, in the 1 circle fights, but with, like, scissors where it's not a lot of G's, so you're not going to strain the flaps, that kind of thing. Almost getting rounds on target there. I'm going to pull the AB now, and we're going to bring the nose up and see if we can get this F-14 to just drop below me. Open up some angles for me. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Nice as he tries to extend away here. I'll stay with him. We're going to manage our closure so that we don't end up overshooting, which means we're going to pull AB. This would be a place to use air brakes if needed. Just trying to stay with him here. He's trying to nose counter me. He's doing a very good job. Look at that. He sees the nose pull lead and he instantly jinxed. It's very good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally. I think it would have been easier to hit him there than to miss him like I did. It was kind of cool. He's like weaving through the bullets. Very nice nose counters. Here he comes. He's going to climb up. I'm going to drop the nose, and hopefully we can
minimum speed.
Get him to cross the HUD here.
Minimum speed.
Splash 1 F-14. He's definitely going to need that wing if he wants to keep fighting. That thing is done for. Alright, there we go. Splash 1 F-14. Just got to manage the closure once you're behind him. He'll nose counter, he'll flail himself around, you know, trying to get you to overshoot, whatever. Just stay in the control zone, manage your closure. You'll eventually kill him. Well, we did a fight a little while ago where we even let the flanker use Fox 2s. It's AA-11 Archers. High off-bore sight capability, something the Tomcat does not have. And, you know, I don't know if you guys remember that video, but we used the split throttle, we used manual wing sweep, we used flaps, and the F-14 kind of kept up with the flanker. It's a much closer fight than you would imagine it would be. Merge, and we'll take the vertical. I myself was shocked when we did that video. I was like, oh, this will be one of those videos where I do like a compilation of me getting killed 500 times. But the Tomcat was doing really, really well. Obviously, as a flanker, we want to keep him in a one-circle regime. That would be ideal for me. He crosses the nose here. Might almost had him. He did. He noticed that. I don't know if you guys noticed. He rolled himself and dropped his nose, tried to get out of the HUD there, which was just enough. And look at this scenery. Beautiful scenery. This is the Persian Gulf map, by the way. Fantastic map. Once again, he has the flanker on his tail, so he's just going to extend, try to get this fight down to the ground as quick as he can. And all I have to do, people will do this, they'll speed to the ground, and then, you know, they expect you to follow, you put in AB, You don't manage your closure, they dump their energy, you end up overshooting. So you got to be really careful with that. Just watch your AB, pull the AB if necessary. Like I said, use air brakes if necessary. And just stay behind him, make sure there's nothing he can do. Every time he tries to pull into this two-circle fight, once again, he should have just gone right there. Should have gone right to the two-circle. Reversed the turn, came back in front of my nose, and got shot in the ass for it. That's a dual-engine fire. For one mistake, that's all it takes. And ejected inverted. Very nice. Yeah, man, the margins for error are very, very small in these dogfights like this, especially with, you know, flankers and Tomcats and Eagles and Vipers. Let's do a MiG-29 fight, just for fun. I haven't flown the MiG-29 in a very long time, so I feel the rust, I can tell you that for sure. The MiG-29, in my opinion, very formidable dogfighter, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it can be difficult to manage its energy. It kind of feels like you're just riding a cheetah. When you're flying this thing, the engines feel like Apollo rockets, you know? And it's really easy to have this thing's energy get away from you, and you just look down at the HUD and you're going 1,000 kilometers an hour, which is not what you want. You end up making circles the size of Texas, and the other guy just sits in your turn circle and just kills you when, you know, he feels like it. Looks like we're doing a vertical fight here with the Tomcat. I don't love that, because if I knew that, I would have come in a little bit faster. So he's doing very well in choosing his fights. Here is now trying to come up on my 6. Possibly trying to pull me into the thing. I'm going to tighten this turn down a little bit. Maybe... yeah, he couldn't get his nose on there. It was close though. I am now at 900 kilometers an hour. Again, not what I want. 980 kilometers an hour. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm pretty fast, so I'm going to switch this to a vertical fight. See what we can do with this. He is on my 6. I'm going to take that speed I have and try to convert it to a slow climbing spiral. 670 knots now. My rate speeds in the MiG-29 are 700 kilometers an hour. So if I can maintain something like that, we might have something going on here. When I get too fast, fine, we'll just convert that kinetic energy into gravitational potential by climbing. I'm not going to use air brakes and give away energy for nothing in return. We are 600 kilometers an hour now, still low. The clouds are not helping. There he goes. And once he gets in trouble, he's just going to drop those flaps. So, ideally, I got to wrap this up best I can. Reversing in front of the nose here. Oh, I didn't have gun selected. Oh no. I don't know if that would have been a kill, but it would have been really tight. Oh, almost got killed for that. See if we can just ditch this to a 2-circle. Here he comes. This is not going to be pretty. I really goofed that up by not selecting gun there. That's a big mistake on my part. We'll try to climb and jink and get out of plane and all those things. Ah, he's going for a low aspect shot. I think we're in trouble here, guys. We are in big...